This is a Roman coin, an authentic one. So is that. Can you believe that? This one was minted in Alexandria, Egypt. So was this one. That face you see on that coin, unless you're a Roman history enthusiast like myself, is a Roman emperor who was very important, but you might probably have never heard of. That is Aurelian, also known as Restaurator Orbis, the restorer of the world. And the reason he's called that is because this coin is from 272. That's one of the differences in these coins. This one is from 271. So he was a Roman emperor and brilliant general during the 3rd century crisis when the Roman Empire had split into three. Gaul split off the main empire, and Palmyra in the east, sort of around Jerusalem, also split off from the empire. So what's the differences here? Let me flip them around. This one has an eagle, the one from 272, and there's another fellow on this coin. Who is that? Aurelian. Aurelian. Eagle. Another person. That person is Babylatus. He was the son of a queen of Palmyra named Zenobia. She had this printed, so it's actually not a Roman coin. It was a Palmyrian coin from Egypt when they split off the empire. So, why did she put Aurelian on a coin with Babylatus? She did it so he wouldn't alienate him completely. So, can you picture being Aurelian, a Roman emperor, and then all of a sudden you see a coin like this pop up? Aurelian would have to be like, who's this? Domitius, Titius, Bidius, come here. Yes, sire. Who the hell is that? That's Babylatus, sir. Who? Who is Babylatus? I believe he's the son of young Zenobia from the Palmyrian Empire, sir. Zenobia? She isn't even a, a senatorial family. What is she doing? Her son doing on here? Actually, sir, her family has had senatorial status for almost 200 years. It is you who are the commoner, sir. Yeah, well, I'm about to smack the shit out of her. Get the army, let's go. Long story short, Aurelian basically reconquers the Palmyrene Empire. He reportedly chains Zenobia to a pole for 3 days in Antioch before marching her back to Rome itself and putting her in like a jeweled costume that was so jeweled and so heavy that she could barely stand up. Ultimately, the story didn't end super bad for her. She ended up marrying a senator in Rome and basically lived out her life there with her kids, who were spared. But Aurelian, sadly, would not be emperor for very long. In 275, he had like a secretary who was either a slave or a freedman, and he was up to some bad business. And Aurelian was well known for his very harsh and strict punishments for corruption in the kingdom. The secretary was up to some bad business, and who knows what it was, but whatever it was, we know from the story that he knew he was about to get caught. So he forged a document that listed a bunch of very high power generals as being basically on a hit list that Aurelian was about to unalive. So when they seen this, they feared for their life, and they unalived Aurelian as a result in fear for their own life. Once they figured out what happened, they felt immediate guilt. And just to show you the power that Aurelian probably had in the empire, instead of immediately clamoring for the imperial position, they actually waited I know, it's nuts. Anyway, once they figured out the plot from the guy, they reportedly had him tied to a pole and he was ravaged by wild animals until he was unalive. Please like and follow my channel if you like stuff like this. I need more followers so I can start going live. That is Aurelian. So maybe if you've never heard of him, now you have.